Hello, everybody, and welcome to the seventh episode of our full holiday playthrough 2024 of Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I am TJ. We were able to solve the second case of this entire game, which was studying green, and it was one of the longer episodes and longest cases so far that I've done in this entire game so far, in which Sherlock sort of played imaginary and had a picture of himself going into Takunamon's temple, and he was able to reach the final pyramid after avoiding a bunch of booby traps, and that was in some cases a little frustrating, but also a little fun as well too. With and to play it by ear and by sight to figure out how to get around that, and found out that Albert was the prime suspect, along with somebody named Udo Bombo. I forgot what his name is, but he and Albert were previously enslaved before being released from captivity in Brazil, and so Albert and the pygmy were the murderers, were the suspects of Zacharias Greystoke, and we decided to let him go, considering what happened to him, in which he got left behind at Takunamon's temple, which resulted in losing his right arm and also a messed up eye as well too. But again, just as the case with the first case, pray tell, everything was going great until the ending sort of ends abruptly, because we don't even know how the statue got away. We don't know if the pygmy was dressed up in the statue and ran off, or if it was somebody else. We don't know. That part was never mentioned or resolved. We don't know what became of Sir Charles Yellingham's bills with his London Archaeological Bowling Club. Not to mention what became of Bernard Marley and the robotic statues that he was making. So, it's bad writing either way. So now we're in the third case, which is Infamy, and there's a character named Orson Wilde who wants to be Sherlock's understudy, to study Sherlock himself, of how he does things, like cases, his mannerisms, his thought process, things of that nature, as a way for Orson to produce his next play. He's an American actor, and he traveled all the way to London just to see him, which is pretty big in its own. So let's see, Orson Wilde, uh, right here. So here's Orson Wilde. He reminds me of somebody. I just don't remember who. Very young guy, came from America to study, well, Sherlock Holmes. It is probable that he began his study previously. He smokes the same brand of tobacco as Holmes. Orson is narcissistic and false fashion. He admires his own reflection. The brooch pinned to his breast displays his American pride. So, yep, that is Orson Wilde in a nutshell. And so now, let's...
Oh, come on, Toby. Your soap bath couldn't have been as bad as that. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
And so now...
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Let's learn a little bit about him. God, really made a mess of Keelan's room already? Good lord. Where's Keelan gonna stay if he's staying in this room? Oh, let's take a look at the suitcase.
Wilde's already making himself at home.
That's a messy manner. Aha.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this? This must be grease paint. Face powder of an excellent quality. I use the same brushes for makeup.
He's getting a good...
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
What the hell did he just do?
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Which for sure. Ooh, Mary. Am I tripping? Two different colored shoes? Shoes and hood. Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poisonous sight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Mary is a wealthy young lady, and she is engaged to be married. Okay.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitters' ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Ha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might help?
A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
There's another letter. Mr. Holmes, if you are reading this, then I'm already dead. I'd like to thank you for all that you did. It means a lot to me. It was my deep scar, my greatest redemption that I felt I had to perform before leaving this world. Thank you. Wow. That's tragic. Okay. So let's take a look at the letter here. The disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Holmes Angel is mysteriously vanished. Here. Mr. Angel is over 5 feet 7 inches in height, of strong build with a shallow complexion. God, I can't read sallow complexion. Yeah, sallow complexion. Dear God. He has black hair with bushy side whiskers and a mustache. He is likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On the last side, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and gray Harris tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leadenhall Australia. If you are in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given by the gentleman. So that's that. Still, breads, nice plates, tea. Alright, what's this letter say?
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family if you understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Such a short time, but it was enough for me to enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much, and I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travel.
We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
We get to compare. Alright, dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable, they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Let's study this letter more closely.
Or smudge marks.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect. Ah, it's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
The letters M, K, and the and sign. Interesting.
What else can I tell you?
I think this case is fairly obvious, don't you, Mr. Holmes?
Holy shit. For some reason, Hellsmart Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away to business trips. Yep. The other one is Mary's. Not one typewriter. Even I know that. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. No, it has to be this right here. That whole one typewriter thing is throwing me off. Oh, hell no, the prophet. That's what it is. Uh-oh. Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. Yes. Let's tell the truth.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about.
Yikes.
But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
Dude, he's messing around with her mom just to get closer to her money. Now he's trying to mess with her too. No, that's some fucked up shit right there. I had to tell her the truth. Even the guy like Sherlock would do something like that to tell the truth in that type of mannerism. Later at night.
What is going on?
It's disturbing Toby. What the hell is that?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains.
What does that sound?
It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Oh, it's a bomb!
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. A source of electricity for the detonation. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Okay, I thought that was... Okay, let's try that again.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. A source of electricity for the detonation. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. Whew.
All right, good. That's everything, right? I hope. Oh, good. You got achievement unwanted attention.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
JT?
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Oh, what a dummy.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Let's see what it says here. Rally Mohawks, bring out your accents, and tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. His threats are vain, and vain to think, the force are grows and wires to drink. His valuable here. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. Okay.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed. Good job, Toby. Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
That was easy. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street in Boston, Maine. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London near the harbor. And gotta go back to Whitechapel.
Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
Alright. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Wake up early in the AM. It is really cold out here. Good lord. We had some crazy weather earlier today as of this recording. Like the rain was going crazy. Where I work at, on my way to work, um, it's along part of a strip, and then there's like a long road in front of it. I had to turn around because the next morning there was a car that there was a car that got caught in a bit of a flood. So his car, or the driver's car, got flooded pretty bad. So I had to turn around and make a U-turn. It was pretty nasty out there.
He's so funny.
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Why is he wearing a birthday hat?
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
Fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
That's rough.
Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
You know, speaking of that type of relationship, you guys are gonna hate me for this or laugh at me or whatever you want to say, but I just started watching Cobra Kai. I saw the first 4 episodes, and man, why did I not catch up that series so early? It's just I get to jump across, nice. But yeah, do I gotta? Oh, you may use several. Oh Lord. Okay.
There's no space.
There we go.
A soothing drug to aid sleep. It has no smell.
Water?
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate.
He just took some drugs. Okay. What's this? I like how mysterious the music is. Happy birthday.
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
Don't beat yourself up, man.
It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be.
What's this? Seamstress table? Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friend, so I'll need to let step. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I'll send for it in the morning.
Alice has recently used this.
What the hell is this? It will take the dots to plot an entire path through the maze and the casket.
A phonograph cylinder.
That's good. Nice. My dear Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I am no longer in this world and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now live alone. You will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly toward your father. But please take your courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allow you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we can talk soon. This is another letter that has something to do with what happened to her father.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
The letter. Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past. And as you well know, I was always a warrior. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped you would be happy, but people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. Suffered so much, but I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown, and independent, and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve and all the happiness that's possible.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early despite the fact that the lantern his room blows into the small house. Regards a street urchin with work. I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend Dr. Watson is always nearby. We see very close. He's respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never looks at the place. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
And there's a key.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time. Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Strange taste in literature.
Dear Mr. Bouvier, I wanted to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. Come to collect it whenever convenient, any evening of the week. Mrs. Hudson, the wife. Copy of the birth certificate. 1867.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here.
Why is that mirror shattered?
This lock is quite new. It's closed. Oh my God.
What is she doing here?
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
Oh, her mom.
Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Vernet. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Zacharias Greystoke, are you there? Can you hear me? You're wounded. You're suffering. I feel your presence. Your murder will never be solved. He failed. You will never see the light. So sad.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
This mass suicide leaves 27 dead in Ceuta, Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Ceuta, Spain. The deceased, who were members of the veneration of the dead, had consumed a soft drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. The police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Boyle of Hamilton. The lady, who was unharmed yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on the sad case for a while. She harbored a grudge against Sherlock, which is what she
Abraham Lincoln. My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. I finished here, time to go.
Let's get the hell up out of here. It's creeping me out.
Locked. Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone. My archive.
failed escape from Newgate prison. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from the Newgate prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed, the remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, Clement. Wow. As already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during a Scotland Yard operation under charge of Inspector Lestrade. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest, and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her aunts. Wow.
Here it is. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
The golden cock. The death of a cock. I say I got to good evening, man. The death of the cock has resulted in 2 murders. The ensuing altercation led to Okay, I'm so good. I'm being really on this one. The ensuing altercation led to Dick Merlin, the dead accused of killing the aforementioned feathered fellow, receiving a fatal knife wound, and his father, who came running to his assistance, being beaten to death. Oh, man, that's terrible. The Bois brothers, the 2 men responsible for these terrible murders, have since been locked away at Scotland Yard. I'm sorry. That's so sad about this guy. Wow. Oh, another one, okay. Incredible, the life of Mr. Sherlock Holmes is in danger. The well-known consulting detective has spoken out in colorful detail to describe how he outsmarted an extraordinary event. According to his account, Mr. Holmes had predicted a bomb attack at his Baker Street residence and had therefore somehow managed to replace the device in advance of a fake replica. When the bomb in question was eventually launched through Mr. Holmes' window, it proved to be nothing but a ticking clock. Mr. Holmes is already on the perpetrator's trail, but refuses to share any confidential details. Unbelievable, despite being a hero to good people everywhere, it appears that the great detective has earned himself a number of enemies. That's all the headlines. Disguise yourself as a bandit, obtain information about the attack of the Green Dragon Tavern. This might be our last game time. So I might end the episode a little bit early. We've completed what goes on in the Green Tavern. Let's dress myself up as a bandit. alright. That's good enough. Alright. Alright. Definitely a bandit, but... On to the green dragon templates. Nah, he knows better. I'm gonna leave that as a coincidence. He seems harmless. His friend has become like me, I thought. He's basically my understudy, reluctantly. Oh, they should be there by now. Right.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back!
Hey you, shut up!
Well done, Bobby! On Adam!
I put a penny on Adam winning.
Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you.
Hey you,
Tuppence
shut
on
up!
Adam! Well done, Bobby! Well done, Bobby!
Ah, there it is. The green dragon town. It's dragon.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying.
Let's celebrate.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Want a beer? Let's celebrate.
Sod off. I drink to forget that I drink. I've lost too much here. Damn poker.
There's an illegal
Let's
gambling
celebrate.
Cheers. Bottoms up.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Hey, Mug Hunter, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Let's celebrate.
Get lost. Hey, this is my table. I drink to forget that I drink.
I can hear nothing from here. hear nothing from him.
Your tacaroons fail.
Interesting. They have some kind
I need a
of pass
refill.
for getting inside.
I drink to forget.
Get
that I
out of
drink.
here!
The man with the air lip. He was afraid. He ran upstairs.
The man with the hair. He could be my attacker.
Let's
I should find a way
celebrate.
to go upstairs.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Good bear. Strong.
Perhaps I should try.
I drink to forget that I drink.
Hey, what are you looking for? Get lost.
Maybe to the window?
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry.
Ooh, that was close.
A neat job.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
I drink to forget that I drink.
Bottoms up.
You can get in.
Scotland Yard dog.
You're still here? You can get in, you know.
Let's celebrate.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
He's definitely that height. Less than 5'7", 5'5".
Ah, man. I should find a way to follow him.
Let's celebrate.
comes out.
This is good.
Luck is on my side.
Bid out for a shilling.
All in. Ah, it's my lucky day.
You loser. The door to the gambling room is there. It's not a gambling room, so get out of here.
Luck is on my side.
Bid out for a shilling.
All in. Ah, it's my lucky day.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area.
Ah, it's my lucky day.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to create a diversion that will move the guard away from the door.
All in.
He's pretty tall.
Ah, it's my lucky day. Fools get snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
He uses the extra cards to cheat. A button for a mechanism. He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for a diversion,
it's my
and then I can
lucky
get
day.
outside.
Fools get snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is
The
on
rope's
my
cut,
side.
it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick.
You loser.
All in. I can smell the money.
If the rope's
What are
cut,
you
it'll
looking
release
at?
the hidden cards
Bid
and
out for a
expose his
shilling.
trick.
Look, it's snappy.
You loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
They allow knives here. A well cared for hat.
All in. I can smell the money. What are you looking at?
Bid out for a shilling.
Look, it's snappy.
You loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Luck is on my side.
Bid out for a shilling.
All in. Ah, it's my lucky day. Fools get snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser.
All in. I can smell the money. What are you looking at?
Bid out for a shilling.
Look, it's snappy.
You loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Luck is on my
See if this
side.
works. And then that's my cue to the door. Oh.
I have to try and go around.
You take that! Get off my hands! You villain! You bad boy!
You bad boy.
You take that!
Those must be the windows of the guarded rooms.
Swing. Six again. Seven again. There we go.
They only left this room recently. Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
Hey, the hammer. Here's the mechanical folder. Pack of cards and £8, 15 shillings, lots of poker, £8, lost dominoes, £63, win dominoes, £108, a total of £1,053 shillings. Hey.
The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago. Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
Deck of ace of spades.
Every card in this deck is the ace of spades.
Probably used by this contraption.
The man from the gambling room is the same card cheating accessory. Crack. There might be something behind the cupboard.
What did that do?
The guard's still here.
know what? Let's end the episode over here. We'll end it a few minutes early. We'll continue investigating the secret behind the Green Dragon Tavern, but I'm still a little disturbed by what was inside Alice's flat, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a major plot down the line over the next couple of cases. So, episode 8, we'll probably see what's on the bottom down there and try to figure out who, why, and that Sherlock's life was made, and also if things would get any better or worse. See how Orson Wilde studies Sherlock's manners and habits. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you in episode 8.